What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a minute since I made a video. Man, I was riding and I was thinking about why people struggle to overcome certain situations that they done been through in life. And something that I noticed within myself is at one point in time I struggled too. That's how I'm aware of it within others. And I believe the solution to the conflict that we have within ourselves, our minds, our hearts, is forgiveness. And I think forgiveness is extremely powerful, because when you forgive somebody, you free yourself and you free that person. I was talking to somebody today, and this person is a lot older than me, and they've had their experiences in life, and you know, even they, like, regardless of what they achieved in life, forgiveness is something that's difficult for them at times. And nobody's perfect, so you know, it's not to judge that person, but it just was like, what would you say? It reinforced how I was feeling about it and how important it is. We got one life. We don't have two. We don't have three. We don't get no do-overs. You get one set of parents. You get one time to live in this existence and enjoy it. You never know if you're gonna wake up the next day. And a lot of the times I think we all take that for granted. We all don't sit and consider the fact that in about 100 years, the majority of us ain't gonna be here. And when you realize, like, when you look at it that way, you realize like how fast life can be over. So we don't have time to waste. And a lot of people waste time being mad and frustrated, being bitter, not forgiving people. Somebody molested you, I know it's hard, I know it's rough. Somebody raped, I know that's hard. Man or woman, you know, I know these things are difficult, but forgive those people. And some people say, oh man, you know, forget that. You don't gotta forgive them, they did you dirty. Forgive, man. Forgive. If you want to be free, if you want to be happy, if you want to find peace, if you want to be able to live your life to the utmost, it ain't about money, it ain't about material, it ain't about none of that. It's the quality of life. It's being able to move in this world and be comfortable with who you are as an individual, you know, and be able to actually give what you have to offer to others without any restrictions. You have to forgive. You have to forgive all those people that has trespassed against you. To forgive is to be forgiven. You ain't perfect. I'm almost certain a lot of people a lot of people who watching or whatever have trespassed against other people. None of us gonna leave this life unscathed. Everybody is gonna get touched by the same hand. When it's time, that hand gonna come and it's gonna touch you. I don't know where it's gonna touch you at, but it's gonna touch you. And when it touch you, it ain't no do-overs. It ain't no, come on, let me stay, just give me 10 more minutes. It ain't no 30 more minutes, it ain't no hour, no 2 days. No, let me get it right with my daddy. Ain't no let me get it right with my daddy. Ain't no let me get it right with my mom. It ain't none of that. If you don't get it right now, you may not have the time to ever get it right. So don't let whatever it is that you've experienced and that you're holding on to within yourself, don't let that stop you from living life. A lot of people are slaves to that alone. Not to work, not to money. I mean, yeah, that too, but no, just by itself, people are slaves to their feelings and their emotions. They are slaves to their pride. They be a slave to their ego, to that envy, or to that greed, or whatever it is that you're feeling inside. They be a slave to that, and they don't realize it. It'd be hard to give up something that make you feel secure. You feel like whatever it is that you're doing it is right. This is how it's supposed to be done. Don't oppose me. Don't go against what I got going on, because I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't did nothing wrong. They did something to me, so I got every right to feel this way. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. Your feelings don't matter right now. Because what people fail to realize is we're not going to be here forever. And we got kids that's coming up behind us. And if you don't get it right, How you gonna help them when they get to going through it? You ain't never got it right. It'd be nice if somebody came along in their life and that person figured it out and was able to give them that advice. But you the primary person responsible for teaching them, giving them knowledge, giving them love, teaching them these things. So if you ain't never figured it out within yourself, all you're doing is allowing generations to come after you to suffer, because those lessons was not passed down. It wasn't passed down because of the stubbornness that was within you. It wasn't passed down because of the selfishness that was in you. Regardless of what has happened to you. What has happened to you that don't make you you. That's just something that happened to you. A lot of things happen to a lot of people. A lot of things happen to a lot of people. We got to get out of our own way. And we got to give. The most powerful thing that you can give is love. It's the most powerful thing you can give. That's all I got to give. I ain't got nothing else to give. I have my moments where I be frustrated a little bit with little people. I be riding. I drive a truck, so you deal with ignorance every day. I don't allow it to bother me nowhere near the amount as how much I used to let it bother me. It don't bother me as much no more. But it's just the fact that just to love, man. Just to be kind to people. You don't have to be mean to people. If I catch myself being mean, man, I go ahead and nip it. Is it necessary? It ain't worth it. It ain't worth my blood pressure getting up. It ain't worth me being in that space for however long I choose to be in that space. It ain't worth it, man. You got one life. When you start living like you got one life, you'll let go of a lot of things that's holding you down and holding you back. A lot of weights. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight people holding on to that they don't got to carry. You don't got to carry that weight. Let it go. What you holding on to it for? Why you holding on to it? It's been 30 years. Why you holding on to that? Why you holding? Hey man, you got a choice. God don't make no mistakes. God, universe, he, she, it, they, whatever you want to call it, it don't make no mistakes. Your mama was who she was supposed to be. Your daddy was who he was supposed to be. Your cousins, they was who they were supposed to be. Your brothers and your sisters and your uncles and your aunties, they was who they were supposed to be. Your homeboys and your homegirls, they who they supposed to be. Everybody in your life, everybody in this world is who they supposed to be, regardless of how we feel about it. The only thing that we can do is work on ourselves. You work on yourself and you change yourself, it's gonna get to everybody else, because people are experiencing you. And if you've changed, they're no longer experiencing the same person they used to be experiencing. So now they have no choice but to change, because you've changed. The power is within you. And the power is the love that's within you. Can you love? When you ain't forgiving nobody, then you ain't able to love. You cutting that off. I can't. I'm sorry, I ain't got no love for nobody, because I couldn't forgive Brody. I couldn't forgive him. I can't forgive you, and I want to, but I can't, because I ain't forgave them. So I just gotta stick to my guns. Man, the power is the love. That's the power. It ain't green. It ain't soft. You ain't no simp. You ain't no beta male. You ain't no, man. That's the power of the love. The love is the power. The real love, that is the power. That will change everything. That's the power. So that's the video I wanted to make today. Is forgive, man. Forgive. Let go and let God. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Clean out your mind, your body, your spirit, your heart. Keep your heart clean. That's important. Keep your heart clean. That's where all the change starts at, in your heart, not in your mind. So yeah, that's my video for y'all today. It's been a while, but I be moving with how I feel. So whenever I'm spoken to, this is, I had to pull over. I still got another hour to drive, but I had to pull over and make this video for y'all real quick. So yeah, man, peace and blessings, and just love for everybody in this world, man. That's what we need. We need more of that. We won't need up that iron. We won't need gang. We won't need none of that. That shit's stupid. It's played out. It ain't doing that but taking lives. That's it. It ain't doing us. It ain't serving us in no way. Racism ain't serving us in no way. In no way. In no way. None of these things, these titles, shit ain't serving us, man. It ain't. So, put that into play. And don't use it as a crutch. Don't use this as a way to try to bend everything to you. You know, don't do that. Like, don't be prideful. You know, don't be prideful, man. So yeah, man, y'all stay righteous and forgive people. That's it.